Hey all, welcome back to my channel, Crafting with Cami. Today we are starting things off a little differently. We are using some UV coated cardstock as our base layer. And this is the ballerina color. I think this will go nicely with the photos that we're going to bring in. Today's photo is of some friends of ours with their little one. My husband drew them a portrait using charcoal. I used my Cricut and cut out some circles. This circle is cut out of wisteria, and then I also cut one from mulberry. I used my Cricut to cut these. I also cut this border frame from my Cricut, and that is in mink. So I'm thinking something along these lines, having my photo and then the circles poking out from under that. I'm thinking I want the title around this larger circle, so I brought out my slim cut die cuts, slim cut alphabet. And then I also brought out the Simply Serif, and I'm not sure if I want more of that boxed look or if I want the tall skinny. I'm bringing in my archival black ink. We're going to ink up some edges on the frame and the circles. So we'll just go around all of the edges here with our black ink. And I'm going around the border frame as well. Yes, that stands out so much better. It just gives it a little extra dimension. I got the edges all distressed. I'm bringing in some scratch paper and I'm just wanting to test it to see if I bring black onto the back, will it show through these little holes and give those some more dimension. So I'm just checking here, and yeah, it does add a little dimension into those holes. So I'm going to use this soft bristled brush and go all the way around the frame on the back, and I'm kind of rubbing in a circular motion and at angles so I hit the white core of the mink paper. You can find these blending brushes on my website. Close to My Heart does offer them. All right, we got everything inked up. It is very subtle, but you can see a little bit of the black. And it wasn't completely dry yet. I'm thankful for the UV coating. It was easy to wipe off. Let's go ahead and dry fit everything now. And I wasn't sure what I wanted for the title, but we're going to spell out adorable. I couldn't think of anything else, but this is adorable. Their little girl is adorable. The painting of her is adorable. After I get the circles laid down, I am wondering if I want to bring one to the bottom. So I'm just marking, and I think I might bring half of this down and use the other up. Yes, I do like that, and it kind of makes that triangular shape with the title and the mulberry. It makes like that 3 points to the triangle. I am going to cut this one down. No sense in wasting what's behind all of that. And maybe I want to bring that in too. That kind of stretches that wisteria color across the page. I'm liking that. Let's go ahead and get those circles adhered. For the title, we're going to use my Barely Art Glue. I love the precision tip on this. It allows just the smallest amount of glue to come out, and it doesn't make it all goopy and nasty all over your page. I'm able to just go right along the frame of that circle, and I am putting some weights down on the letters just to keep them held down as I'm continuing forward. This glue does dry pretty quick, but it also allows you to move it into place. So using liquid glue rather than tape, you have a little time to shift it where you want it, but then it does dry rather quickly. Don't forget to put that pin back in. It will dry in the nozzle. And now get the glue off your fingers. While I'm thinking about the embellishments, I know I want my journaling down in this bottom left corner. So I'll go ahead and draw myself some lines, and then I'll just handwrite my journaling. I don't have too much to say, but it'll be nice to include that. For the embellishments, I'd like to bring in some of the florals from the love story. I'm liking the florals on that, and then there are some sentiments as well. I also have the sprigs and sentiments. I am not sure that I'll bring this in, but if I need some more greenery. And then this cute Precious Moments, it's an old stamp of the month, but it does have the title, Precious Moments, and then these cute little characters. So I might end up incorporating that somehow. I went ahead and stamped a whole bunch of florals from the love story, and I did those in the wisteria, the ballerina, and then some just in white, and I did use archival black ink. And then I did stamp this cute little koala, and that one I actually used the intense black ink, and it doesn't come with a die cut, so I do have to fussy cut that. I used the intense black ink so that I could color it in with my tri-blend markers. I'll go ahead and get this fussy cut off camera. And I am going to color him in with my tri-blend markers. I just picked out a couple colors that matched the wisteria, ballerina, and the mulberry. I have my wax pencil, my pickup tool, and those are so great for these little florals. So the florals he's dropping, I actually cut out. I didn't leave the florals attached to him, so it makes it very difficult to color them in. I would recommend coloring them and then fussy cutting them out. I got my koala and all his little flowers colored in. Isn't he the cutest? I'm just trying to decide where I want him. I do think I want him down. You can see a little bit of that countertop. There's more blank space down there, but I don't want him just floating, so we're going to bring some flowers in. And I'm just going to set aside these really tiny flowers that he's dropping. We'll go ahead and include those later. This pickup tool is amazing for that. That already gives him a little something to rest on. So the bigger flowers I'm going to spread out first, and I do want to make sure that the colors are spread evenly across as well. So since I have a big purple flower down below, I'll bring one up here. Just playing around with the positioning of these flowers. I am liking the triangle, the sets of 3. I think that's looking really nice. I love this baby breath. That's what I think it looks like, is baby's breath. And she's a baby, so how perfect is that? And it just adds a little punch. Instead of all pink and purple, I like having that black and white mixed among. And I'm liking the placement of these. I've incorporated some of those smaller flowers tucked back behind. And I have this stamp, the Precious Moments. The Love Story stamp also had these little ink splatters, is what it reminds me of. Let's go ahead and get these florals adhered, and then we'll start doing our other stamping directly onto the page. I'm using my Barely Art Glue for the smaller stems and florals, and then I'm using my tape for the bigger. Let's go ahead and bring in the archival black ink. And I love that little subtitle. We do have those little flowers left that fell out of our koala's basket. Let's go ahead and spread those among. All right, bringing back that archival black ink, I'm just determining where I want the splatters to go. So just kind of tucking those back behind the florals. And I'm rotating my block so they're not all facing the same direction. I think adding these to the clusters just finished it off. I'm loving how this layout is turning out. It's not very often that I get to use florals, so when I do, it is very fun to layer them. I found this baby's breath laying around, so I thought, hey, might as well add it on. And then I dropped it right there on my picture. That's pleasant. Let's go ahead and get that glued down, and then we'll clean up our photo. Thank goodness it doesn't dry that fast. And look, brand new. You can't even tell what happened. Don't tell anybody, okay? All right, looks great. For still shots, follow me on Instagram. I have that linked in the description box. And, oh no, I found another floral. Let's go ahead and add him too. No sense in leaving him. No man left behind. All right, don't drop this one on your picture now. Put it right where it belongs. Don't drop it on your picture. Yep, that's looking good. All right, now I think she's done. I hope you guys enjoyed. Another one? Where are these coming from? Oh, well, that looks nice there. Let's go ahead and glue that on. I hope you guys are enjoying this video. Please like it if you are, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Now, I think we are finished. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope this layout brought you some inspiration. Don't forget to give this little girl and my husband a thumbs up. Isn't that so cool? He did a good job on that. All right, until next time, live a life worth scrapping, guys. Bye.